Latest Steelers news. Hey Steelers fans, today's updates are fantastic. First, let's talk about Mike Tomlin's intriguing trajectory and how he earned his place among the greats. And soon after, the Najee Harris situation. The updates on this player are endless, and you won't believe what the general manager said about him. Stay tuned. As always, leave a like if you're a big Steelers fan, and let's get to the video. The Pittsburgh Steelers, known for their consistency and leadership, have had only 3 head coaches since 1969. Mike Tomlin, who took the reins in 2007 after Bill Cowher retired, was the youngest head coach in NFL history at the time. Cowher left on a high note, having won Super Bowl XL, and many of the same players were still on the team when Tomlin stepped in. Try Essex, a player from that era, recently discussed the transition on 93.7 The Fan, noting the initial friction caused by Tomlin's new approach. There was definitely a learning curve, Essex explained. He described the team as veteran-laden, still reeling from Cowher's departure and not entirely ready to embrace a new leader. Tomlin's entry was challenging as he had to establish his own presence in a locker room still very much shaped by Cowher's long tenure. Tomlin had to do his own thing his way, and it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way initially, Essex said. He pointed out that Tomlin came in assertively, a necessary step to distinguish himself from Cowher and establish his authority, a move that initially didn't sit well with everyone. Despite these early tensions, Tomlin's strategies proved effective. His leadership not only navigated the Steelers back to winning ways, but also maintained a non-losing record throughout his tenure, enhancing his reputation as a coach players wanted to play for. In his debut season, Tomlin led the Steelers to a 10-6 record, clinching the AFC North, though they fell in the wild-card round. His efforts bore fruit quickly as the Steelers captured Super Bowl XIII under his guidance in 2008, making him the youngest head coach to win a Super Bowl at the time. With a new 3-year extension keeping him in Pittsburgh through 2027, Tomlin's initial rocky start has long been overshadowed by his success and enduring impact on the Steelers. But the news doesn't stop there. Now let's talk about a surprising decision that is leaving fans intrigued. Najee Harris's future with the Steelers is at stake, and Omar Khan said so. Let's go to the details. The Pittsburgh Steelers chose not to exercise the 5th-year option for running back Najee Harris, setting him on a path to free agency in 2025. This decision by the Steelers leaves Harris's future with the team in flux, but it doesn't close the door on a potential new deal that could keep him in Pittsburgh beyond this season. Originally, many expected the Steelers to pick up Harris's option, which would have secured him for an additional year at $6.79 million. Now, Harris's performance in the upcoming season will heavily influence his market value. Steelers general manager Omar Khan shed light on this decision during an interview on 93.7 The Fan, indicating that while the move was financially driven, it doesn't preclude a future contract extension. It was a business decision that we had to make, Khan explained. But Najee's awesome to have around here. Love Najee as a player and a person. Just because we didn't pick it up doesn't exclude us from doing something with Najee long term. We just felt right now that was the right decision for everyone. I love Najee. I'd love to have him here long term. Khan also touched on the broader financial landscape of the NFL, particularly how escalating quarterback costs impact budgeting for other positions, notably running backs who often don't see large second contracts. With the Steelers currently enjoying cost-effective quarterback arrangements, any future investments in quarterbacks Russell Wilson and/or Justin Fields could constrain the budget, affecting the possibility of a lucrative deal for Harris. While Harris and fellow running back Jaylen Warren have shown their worth, with Warren proving particularly efficient, the Steelers' approach to managing their cap space will be crucial. The team could consider a short-term deal with Harris as he approaches free agency, depending on his performance this season. Khan's comments suggest that while the Steelers are open to retaining Harris, much will depend on how financial priorities align over the next year. As the 2024 season progresses, how Pittsburgh values its running back position under Khan's management will be a key storyline to follow, especially as it could influence Harris's career trajectory with the team. In short, the Steelers' decision not to exercise Najee Harris's option and Mike Tomlin's continued impact show how the team is shaping its future. My opinion? If Harris performs well, the Steelers could have a great season ahead of them. And you? What do you think? Comment below. Don't forget to like the video and click on the final screens video for more updates. To the next.